Welcome to Car Future Wheels, your destination for everything new, futuristic, and exciting in the car world. Today, we're reviewing something fresh, compact, stylish, and built for the next generation of drivers. Yes, the 2026 Mazda CX-20. If you love small SUVs that punch above their weight, this one deserves your attention. Mazda calls this the new entry point to their SUV family, sitting below the Mazda CX-30. But trust me, it doesn't feel like a compromise. It feels like Mazda just shrunk the formula and made it smarter. Let's start with the exterior because that's the first place this car makes an impression. The Kodo design language from Mazda is alive and athletic here. You get a body that looks dynamic even when parked, like it's leaning forward ready to sprint. The front end is sharp, with a bold black honeycomb grille that almost resembles something premium. The LED headlights are slim and angular, giving the face a confident stare. There's also an optional LED DRL signature that wraps slightly underneath the headlights, making the car look wider than it is. The bumper design is sculpted with clean lines and a tucked-in chin to improve aerodynamics. Lower trims get halogen fog lights, but higher trims unlock LED fog lamps wrapped in chrome accents. On the top, a subtle hood curvature makes the design look more mature. Not bulky, just precise. Moving to the side profile, Mazda fitted 16-inch alloy wheels on base models and 18-inch diamond-cut rims on upper trims. The wheel arches have plastic cladding, but don't roll your eyes, because Mazda shaped this cladding in a way that almost blends in as part of the body's muscle lines. The roof sits slightly curved, giving it a Mini Coupe SUV silhouette. There's also an optional contrast roof on signature trim where colors like Soul Red get paired with a jet black roof. You get roof rails, but only on mid and top trims. The mirrors are auto-folding, heated on higher trims, and even get blind spot indicators. Mazda also kept a ground clearance of around 190 mm, which is generous for a compact SUV. At the rear, this is where Mazda added some personality. The LED taillights mirror the slim styling of the headlights, giving continuity. The rear tailgate gets a tiny integrated spoiler at the top to manage airflow. The bumper is chunky but not aggressive, with reflectors placed low for visibility. Surprisingly, no fake exhaust tips here. Instead, Mazda went minimal and gave a clean lower diffuser style trim, especially on carbon appearance package models which get darker glossy accents. Boot capacity sits around 420 liters with seats up, expanding beyond 1,100 liters when dropped. The power tailgate is optional, not standard, and can be unlocked in luxury and signature packages. Now let's step inside, because the cabin is where Mazda does Mazda things. Premium materials in places you won't expect at this price. The dashboard layout is driver-centric. No giant floating tablet like some competitors. Instead, you get an 8.8-inch infotainment screen on base trims and a 10.25-inch Mazda Connect system screen on top trims. It sits slightly recessed to reduce glare, and it's controlled by Mazda's famous rotary commander dial, not touchscreen. While driving, you can touch it only when parked. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available, but wireless connectivity kicks in only on higher trims. The seats are fabric in base trims, leatherette in mid trims, and genuine leather in highest trims, and come with subtle stitching that almost resembles something from a Mazda 3 hatchback interior. Seat comfort is surprisingly impressive. Mazda nailed the cushion density and not too soft, not too firm. The driver's seat gets manual adjustments in the base, 8-way power adjustments in signature, and even a 2-position memory function when optioned. Heating comes in climate package trims, but ventilation is missing if that's okay for price class. Rear space is decent, not class-leading, but for city use and small family transport, it's comfortable. The seatbacks get a slight recline angle too, making it feel less upright than some small SUVs. Rear passengers get AC vents on mid-level trims and up, plus USB ports at Type A in base trims, Type C in higher trims. The rear seats fold 60/40. No sliding or fancy tricks, just reliable functionality. Mazda also keeps physical buttons for climate controls. Thank you, Mazda. It works better, faster, safer. You get single-zone AC on base. Dual-zone climate control starts from Select Plus trim packages and above. There's also a small wireless charging pad up front on higher trims. A decent 6-speaker audio system in base models, upgrading to 8-speaker system in luxury packages, and a 12-speaker Bose system if you opt the highest premium audio pack. Under the hood performance time, because looks are great, interiors are cozy, but does it drive like a Mazda? Short answer yes, long answer absolutely yes. Mazda CX-20 offers two main engine choices depending on region. A 1.5-liter Skyactiv G4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine makes around 115 horsepower and 149 Nm of torque. It pairs with either a 6-speed manual or 6-speed Skyactiv automatic. There's also a 2.0-liter mild hybrid Skyactiv G option pushing around 140 horsepower and 186 Nm paired exclusively to 6-speed automatic. AWD is optional only on the 2.0 hybrid and only on signature trims. Base models are FWD only. On paper, these numbers don't jump, but Mazda tuning makes the car feel lively. The throttle mapping is linear, predictable, confidence building. The 6-speed automatic is smooth, not the fastest shifting, but pleasant. The steering is classic Mazda direct, weighted, responsive. The chassis tuning leans fun more than comfort. Body roll is controlled. Corners feel secure. Suspension is independent front, torsion beam rear. Shock absorption is tuned slightly firm for engagement. Who is this car for? City drivers, young buyers wanting style over size, small families needing compact footprint, first-time SUV buyers wanting driver joy, and anyone who wants a premium feeling cabin without premium price. If you want maximum speed, you'll look elsewhere. If you want maximum miles per mile, this is your lane. And that wraps it. The 2026 Mazda CX-20, small but not shrinkflated, stylish without trying too hard, and fun without breaking budgets. Mazda balance is intact here. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe to Future Wheels, drop your thoughts in comments, and tell me, would you pick the 1.5 Simplicity or 2.0 mild hybrid smart mix? I'll see you in the next one. Drive safe, stay futuristic. Future Wheels out.